Good morning, sir.
Hello.
I'm honored to see you again.
Well, I'm more honored to see you again.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I have written the song, Love Sees No Color, No Race, No Religion. We are the same as the rays from the sun. Only through love can we live as one. I need your help. I wanted to take this peace initiative called Love Sees No Color. It's a tribute to your honor. I wanted to take your torch and come to this world, say we need peace more than ever before. Do you feel peace is coming? Do you have hope? As long as you have hope, it's going to come.
My message is we have to reduce 10% of the military budget around the world. Last year, we spent $1 trillion in a military budget. With $100 billion, you would not have a poor person in Brazil. You would not have a Palestine of the world. You would not have the Sudans of the world. You would not have the Afghanistan and Pakistan. If you do that for 5 years, we would not have a hungry child, uneducated person, a homeless person, and music is an important part of that ingredients. Music is the fastest doctor and medicine that can heal the whole civilization.
I wanted to dedicate my song to children of the world who are victims of war and poverty. I hope to see a day when people around the world are holding hands, dancing in the streets, celebrating peace, and sharing love and harmony.
We need a world without war. If we have no war, we will not have poverty. A child in Palestine is not born with a gun in his hand. A child in North Korea is not from another planet. A child in Iran is not from another species. We spend all of our money, all of our resources for destruction of mankind. We need to change that. We go to the airport, they take your shoes off, your clothes off. We lost our dignity. It's humiliating when you go to the airports. How much more security we're gonna have? We build security on the top of security, on the top of security. How much more money we're gonna spend that we're scared of our own shadows? Let's make united humanity here so we can change this world. Music is a vibration. Yeah. Let's change this world with a good vibration. North Korea, we tell them you cannot have a nuclear weapon, but we have nuclear weapon ourselves. They have nothing. They're now eating themselves, and nobody goes there. Everybody tries to confine them. It's not the government who gets hurt, it's the people that they live there. They live in poverty. They are the one who get hurt. And we want the wall of Palestine to come down. We do not need a wall between Mexico and America. We want all the barriers out. We want to bring peace. We do not, as a human, we be able to travel freely to all parts of the world without the barriers, without the walls, without the problems. So I feel that those days are here, and children are the best symbol to bring this message across.
My message is universal. I'm not representing any particular country. I want peace. I want peace for every country in the world.
Peace! We want peace! No more war!
The man himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nassiri.
Thank you and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy to be in your beautiful country with your beautiful people here. Your music always been an important part of your art. When the conception of Love Sees No Color came about, to me it was a song that was universal. It was for everybody. It was for all culture, all humanity, regardless what country, what race, and what religion. We must share. We must love. We must have more compassion for each other as a human. Hopefully the next generation of the children will not know war. Ladies and gentlemen, we need your support, your help as a media to help us to bring this positive message to the world. Thank you very much for having us here. We look forward to shoot this video in your country. Thank you. We are on our way to DMZ area where there is a border between North Korea and South Korea. We would like to bring the message of peace and love and harmony to both sides. But here, look at the barbed wire. You see, this is a dangerous area. But I hope that our message will let the world know and let Mr. Kim Jong-il know that we need peace, that hope that he will take this wall down and we'll be able to freely travel in here, both South and North Korea. I would like to send a message today to Chairman Kim of North Korea that hope that he can hear my message. I would like him to invite us to go to his country to show the rest of the world that their children want peace. Their children are another children like any other place, like any other human.
How receptive do you think North Korea will be to your project?
I feel that North Korean people want peace. They're just another human just like you and I. And Chairman Kim also wants peace. So I think that he will listen and I should be invited by him. I'm going to ask him until he let me in. Thank you.
Em nome da paz por todo o mundo, Sr. Nassiri.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of media. We are happy to be in your beautiful country. Violence comes from lack of love. When you're poor, when you have no money, when you have no job, when you're desperate, when you're depressed, when the life closes in on you, that's when it becomes full of hatred. We should be more kinder and gentler to each other. We all are the same human. Doesn't matter where we are born, what color we are, where we came from. Hopefully that we will have a day that will be peaceful and harmonious, and we have a balance, that we don't have such a gap between the rich and poor, where we can balance this so everybody shares and lives in this paradise in harmonious peace and harmony and love. Thank you.
This place has a lot of favelas, which are those ghettos, and there's a lot of
What do
poverty.
you call it?
Favelas.
Favela.
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 There's,
Okay.
in that
That
one,
means ghetto.
the one that we're gonna probably go to, there's over 1 million people.
It's the largest in South America. Largest ghetto.
Where are we going tomorrow?
Yeah.
These areas are controlled by drug lords. In other words, they won't allow anyone else to go in there except their guests. So if we go in there, it'll be us on our own without any form of security. These guys are not allowed in there. If we go in there under the blessing of a drug lord, for whatever that means, then these guys, even with their equipment, would be fine.
Oh, okay.
I would still be very nervous, but that's my job to be nervous.
I think you go in also in a small group. Issa doesn't go.
Yeah, I would strongly suggest that Issa does not go.
No, you should keep the group small.
You should take a couple of security guys so that people don't rush and jump you and all that.
If they get recognized as a policeman, then we all dead.
So I don't think, if you're in peace mission anyways, I have no fear of going there. I have no problem.
Okay.
guys doing here? Look at this. Wow. Look at the way he made the eyes. So I want to help him to get a little bigger place. Do you need a little bigger place?
Precisa de lugar maior, não precisa? Aqui não está muito apertado.
Don't cry.
Chora que eu choro. I can't see nobody crying and start to.
Centro Cultural Nassiri.
Ah, tem uma vez.
Centro Cultural.
Manda ele ver.
Eu acredito em Deus e acredito na pessoa que foi enviada por Deus.
He believes you're a messenger of God that came in here to help.
Eu pensei isso, eu falei, pô.
You were like Christ coming back again to help him.
We are going to visit a family that has absolutely nothing. And this is happening in thousands of homes, the reality of our poverty. And I'm very grateful that my son is here.
Thank you very much. We are here. She's been kind enough to bring me here to firsthand to see this area, this family. They have a child.
The mother has children. She has HIV/AIDS.
Herself.
Yeah.
This is where how many people live in here? There's a child and a mother.
She went to school.
There's 5 children here, and these people live here. This is the standard of living. Those big charity houses cannot help this. Those NGOs cannot help this, or they do not reach out to these places because they want to do it in mass. But these people need today help. By the time the charities reach this area, it might be too late for this family. So I feel in my heart that we as a human should help each other more so we do not have the scenes like this. Hello. How are you? Where were you? We're looking for you.
Okay.
What is your name?
Nesta.
Nesta, I'm Nassiri. Obviously, you're HIV infected, and you're trying to survive. So, but you don't have enough money to go to the hospital.
Sometimes we don't have money to take care of ourselves.
She's another being. She's another sister. She's another mother. And we have to do something about this. And the world has to know about this. That this is not the way to live. We'll take responsibility of this household, and we'll talk to Miss Penny, and we will give you money so you can start right away. We'll do it from today. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right. So keep praying.
Yes.
And you believe in God?
Yes.
So you pray to God and thank today, and that do not have a fear of going away, because we all gotta go sooner or later.
Yes.
We're only passing through this time and space. I'm going to be gone. We're all going to be gone. And so know that your children will be taken care of. And I'm going to see that your hospital situation is taken care of too.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. I'm glad I came today to meet you. And I'm glad you brought me here. Okay. God bless. Thank you.
I knew Fred in the late 60s. And he has been a very successful businessman. As Fred and I said earlier, only in America could 2 people with our backgrounds succeed in different areas, but we've succeeded. And Fred has taken, rather than seeing how much money he can make, and he's done okay in that respect also, but he has taken some of his talent and some of his resources to try to show the world that there can be peace.
Creed of love. It was a creed written into the founding documents to declare the destiny of the nation. Yes, we can. It was whispered by slaves and abolitionists as they blazed a trail towards freedom through the darkest of nights. Yes, we can.
Treat people with dignity and respect, even if you don't know them, and even if you don't agree with them.
The dignity that has been created to love and to be loved.
If you're in pain, help somebody else's pain. Doing good actually makes you better.
It's time to lend a hand, be gentle and be kind. has begun. Yes, we can live as one.
I have a dream. One day, this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I regard myself as a soldier, truly soldier of peace.
Tear down this wall.
If we can have one day of peace amongst all nations, then we can have peace forever.
We are one people, and together we will begin the next great chapter with 3 words that will ring from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Very impressive. What I would like to do, the president will be happy to look at this. I'd like to get one to Vice President Biden. I'll get one to the president, one to Mrs. Obama. This is so, in my opinion, so good. I just think it's really very, very good. I'm tremendously impressed.
And I think everybody would be much better off if we started looking for solutions rather than searching for ways of fighting one another.
Iran is one of the 3 or 4 places in the world that I think is a super pivotal country at the moment in history where we are right now, and the fact that Mr. Nassiri is from Iran makes it even more important and poignant that he goes in there and gets a chance to say his message there.
It's amazing that we are sitting in a plane going to Iran. We're going in an area that is tension, and a lot of tension is escalating between Iran and the United States.
Okay, I'm afraid I have some bad news. I have a problem with the gear. So I can't climb higher, I can't fly faster. I can't continue to Iran. I can't return to Shantino because that runway is too short. I need to go to Fiumicino.
You know what? We're not meant to be in Iran tonight.
Where there is love, there is compassion. Where there is compassion, there is harmony. Where there is harmony, there is peace. Only through love can we live as one.
Know that everybody here is human, and they have the same desires, the same needs. Iranians are not walking around with a gun. They don't want a war, they want a peace. And I'm here in a peace mission. I'm an activist for peace, and hope that we can bring peace to this region. Cyrus the Great King built this empire and also freed the Jews. 2,500 years ago it was built here, and give them freedom. I'm here to ask the world and ask the Israelis to free the Palestinians and to give them freedom like the Iranians and Persians gave them freedom.
میگه گیر داده به حجاب اون خانم به بهانه اون گفته اینا دارن فساد میکنن اینجا و باید تعطیل بشه. فقط گیره.
دست درد نکنه چیه؟ پس من بمیرم اینجا. یه دونه بزن. 2 تا بزن. به تو چه من چند تا میزنم؟
Please be careful with what you say.
Okay.
If you're talking about bringing down the government, it's not a good idea to do that. Okay?
اسم من نصیریه. من از 15 مملکت مختلف اومدم.
ما میخوایم به دنیا بگیم که ما جنگ لازم نداریم. من اومدم اینجا چون بین امریکا و ایران الان جنگ داره شروع میشه. من میخوام بگم که جنگ نمیخوایم، ما ایرانی هم جنگ نمیخوام. من ایرانی هستم، افتخار میکنم اینجا باشم و اینجا رو نشون بدم به دنیا، به تمام دنیا که ما جنگ نمیخوام. اگه جنگ نباشه
Let's go. Yeah.
آقای نصیری
I just had a very brief conversation with Mohammed on the way to the vehicle. He said we were very close to being arrested, and that's why we had to get out of there as soon as possible, because they were about to arrest us.
My two most important places, Israel and Palestine. That's the whole problem in the world. If I can go to this and let the world see the children, I think you have accomplished a great thing. This is important message. If I get killed in between this, it's okay. At least the world still would know. With children around the country singing this, we've been 18 countries, 18 directors, 15 different languages, to bring this message of peace and love to the world, so we can make a difference. We live in a world that is very hostile. We need to create a kinder and gentler world. Music is a force. Music is a powerful force. I'm just a messenger of this process. I don't need a personal glory. I just want to get the message out. It's a work that I embarked, and I want to see it, done right. So whatever it takes to do that right, I'm willing to do that.
If he's truly going to be a visionary and some sort of a man taking his message around the world, that he had to do it. He had to actually go to these places.
I've seen billionaires I know spend their time designing 20,000 square foot houses or $50, $60 million yachts, and that's where they spend their free time. This guy is a genuine philanthropist, and what I respect most about Nassiri is that he was willing to put his life on the line for his ideas.
You know, it takes crazy people to change the world, and people, I think, might think that he's crazy. You know, it's the round pegs in the square hole that change the world. And I think, for me, what he's trying to do, meeting world leaders, speaking to them about peace, I think it's awesome. The world is going to notice.
Got him a glass of champagne, sat down, and then I just said, look, I got to ask the question, why? Why are you doing this? What's in it for you? Seriously. He said, I'm totally responsible for this. I believe in it. I can't be bought. I'm putting my own money on the line. And he said, and you know what? I just might do some good. And at that point, hats off to him. He just might.
Hey, peace. How you guys doing?